our Nigeria calls off with a little short prayer. And here we go. God, keep us all from harm, increase our territories, and bless us all abundantly. Amen.
Amen. Okay, so I've muted everybody just for the sake of organizing. So Wanda, over to you. Are you muted, Wanda?
Oh, you muted me. Okay. What now? Did you hear my prayer?
We heard your prayer. We heard your prayer. You can kick it off and then I will take over. I'll take over.
Welcome, everyone. We're glad to have you. We still have a lot of people coming in. We have Nick Pappas here today, Todd Rowland, and our special guest is Blessing Edet from Nigeria, corporate in Nigeria. So if we can get started. Are you ready, Nick?
Yeah, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to tonight's call. I'm super excited to have this call here tonight because, as we all know, we have Nigeria launching in 4 weeks' time. It's not long to go. And, you know, if we fail to plan, we plan to fail. So tonight, I said, let's get Blessing on the call here tonight. And hopefully she's going to share some inside news for us, hopefully. We won't tell Craig, I promise you. We won't tell anybody. The recording will stay with all of us here and those that want the recording except Craig. And tonight, we want to get ourselves ready for the big launch because I believe Nigeria's launch is going to be massive. It's going to be huge. It's going to be the tipping point. You know, when we launched here in Southern Africa, we waited just like everybody. We waited just like everybody. You're watching the recording here. You are in the same boat as what we were here in Southern Africa before we launched. And believe me, I've always said it, this time is the best time because you have time to gather the troops, to bring everybody together, to get your ducks in a row, to get everybody ready. And, you know, a Blessing will explain what the process is going to be going in. And I can tell you, and I'll share with you as we go, what our experience was, because it's going to be pretty the same, except Nigeria will not have the teething problems we had. You'll have your own teething problems. And that's what happens when you start a new business or launch a new country. It's not easy. It's not easy, but I can tell you one thing. We all have the first mover advantage. That's the first big thing. We are the pioneers. We are the early adopters. And we have a continent with 1.7 billion people on it waiting for us. Nigeria is going to be the fourth country we're launching in Africa, and we have put a marker on until 2026 to capture the entire African continent. To capture the entire African continent, and there's a forecast of $5 billion in sales revenue for New Age Oryx up until then. So if we do it right from the beginning, it's going to be smooth sailing. So Blessing is our Nigeria New Business Development Manager. She's based in Nigeria. Blessing has been with the company for as long as I know, and she's there. She's involved, very busy on the background there, putting it together. And tonight she's on the call. She's going to share some stories with us, and I'm excited to introduce her to the call. I've also got Todd Rowland, who's going to co-host with me. Todd is in the US. He's a top leader there. He's also got a big team that is building in Nigeria. And we all here have a vested interest. We all here, we're from all over the world. We've got Canada on, we've got the US, we've got the UK, we've got Dubai, we've got Australia on the call here. We've got everybody with a vested interest in Nigeria on this call. And you know what? This recording is going to go to those people that don't have the data. That's why we're recording it, because, and that's the beauty about this whole thing. This could get shared. So The data issue, go to a shopping center, go to an airport. There's Wi-Fi there. You can download it, then you can watch it and watch it again. Get your teams together and watch it all together in your various homes, and let's get this whole thing going. So, Blessing, welcome to the call. I'm super, super excited. Thank you for agreeing to be on with us. Tell us your story and let's share some excitement. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you for having me on the call. Good evening, everybody. In Nigeria, we would say Ekale, Dalu, Nangode. I'm excited to be here, and it's a new dawn. It's a new dispensation for us, and it's been long coming, and we're happy that it is gradually coming to a reality for us in Nigeria launching. So we're still tracking towards October 2022. I am totally blessed to be in this industry. I first came into contact with this wonderful industry in 2012. I was a student at that time, studying in the University of Lagos. And I tell you, I totally fell in love with this industry. Why? Because I listened to people like you whose life has been transformed in this industry. Health-wise, financially, you have gained that freedom. And there is a lifestyle to this industry. If you have met people whose life has been transformed, there's a lifestyle to it. And I was so interested in this industry. I have worked at the back end, at the front end, with a partner company on and off over the years from 2012. That would be Morinda. And I am blessed to finally see this day come. It has come already. So let me say, to see this day come, because we're launching in October 2022. So I'm excited. It's a new dawn. It's a new dispensation. It is happening. And I am one of the persons that is so glad that it's happening. I can't wait for us to begin to experience in Nigeria, for us to begin to experience all of the benefits that comes with our company, the transformation. Nick Papas will tell you so much about it, the lifestyle, the financial freedom, and we're launching with an amazing product, a product that has behind it clinical trials for over 25 years. It's a product that one of the clinical trials was done in Nigeria here in the University of Lagos, where I studied a master's in organizational psychology. So it is amazing. As we roll towards October, we would share with you some of these clinical trials. We would have trainings and trainings so that you can have all of this information and to be able to run with it. So we're not just talking about trials that have been done in US, but we're talking about trials that have been done right here in our own home country. So I look forward to us launching. I'm excited to be on this call.
Blessing, yeah, we're just as excited. Thank you so much. Can you tell us when, more or less, in October? First week, second week, towards the end? To a little indication, just where we are, so that everybody knows, number one. And number two, are we only launching with Noni? Or is Hero?
I love Nick Papa so much.
Is Hero?
Very persistent.
When I got you, I got you.
We are launching in October. As we track towards October, we would announce this date shortly in October. There are certain factors that we want to align before we announce these dates, and we would do so. We would prefer to under-promise and over-deliver, but we have said it's October, and we're tracking towards October for the soft launch. And for the soft launch, we will be launching with Tahitian Noni juice. Thereafter, we intend to add the Hero brand of products to our palettes. We hope to be able to do so by the end of 2022. All factors, working together. That's That's our intent and plan towards that.
So I would assume that the hero brand has to go through certain checks and balances like it did in South Africa, because it needs to, the T's need to be crossed there, the I's need to be dotted. But Noni has been in Nigeria, right? Tahitian Noni, that's been in Nigeria. So I think that's pretty much why, because it's easier to launch that now because of the history, isn't it?
Yes, yes. It is because we have to dot all of the T's and I's, which is why we would not be able to launch with a hero brand of products. That was our plan at first. Everyone on this call is aware of that. But because we already have the Tahitian Noni in Nigeria over the years under a different business model, so we would be able to launch with that because that has gone through the NAFDAC process. It has a NAFDAC registration number, so we can launch with the Tahitian Noni without any hiccup from the regulatory agencies. The hero brand of products will follow soon because that is still with the regulatory agencies, and we hope to be able to get the NAFDAC number out at that time.
How do you spell NAFDAC? I've got a question here. NAFDAC, NAVDAC.
So that is NAF.
NAFDAC. Okay.
NAFDAC.
NAFDAC. Yeah, so awesome. Yeah, I mean, the Noni brand is an amazing brand. You know, that brand worldwide, globally, generates high volume of turnover. I don't know the exact figures, but I know that it's a strong brand. And I'm also very excited because word has it that South Africa will also launch same time with the Noni brand. And I'm very excited with that too, because it's got all these it's got over 270 antioxidants. It's got adaptogens, natural adaptogens. This product is amazing. The guys in the US, the guys in the UK, all over the world are absolutely going crazy with the Tahitian Noni juice. So Blessing, let's talk about the website. Let's talk about the website. Is it pretty much the same as what happened in South Africa? People are wanting to know is, will the website be live before we launch? Will it be geared to enter everybody's details into the system, so when we launch, we're ready? Or will it go live the same day we launch the website?
For the websites, our plan is to have the website up and running on or before we launch.
Okay, so to explain that, what happened with South Africa or Southern Africa is it was a week before they activated the website with certain top leaders to just iron out if there were any issues, and on launch date it went live. So again, that's because it can only go live once the products are loaded on the website, number one. And number two, when the banking details are loaded on the website and the banks are talking to each other via the website. We mustn't forget that our company is a global company. So there's a lot of portals, or there's a lot of areas that need to talk to each other, because when you're buying a product, you're paying with a debit or credit card. And that's a very important factor here. And that needs to talk to a certain hub that actually receives the money, then pays out the money, then releases the order. It's a whole thing that needs to talk to each other. So it's not a question of just boom, website. So am I explaining it right? Is that the way it's going to be, Blessing? Because that's the way it happened here in South Africa. Is that the way it's going to be?
Yes, Nick Papas, exactly the way it happens in South Africa, and probably a little better because sorry, but we've learned from our experience with Southern Africa. So we are improving upon the processes. So we hope to be able to do things a little more differently. but it's most likely the same way. One of the reasons why the website is not up and running right now is because the IT is working on it to ensure that all of these things that you just mentioned, it's in place. So we would have a brand partners put in their bank details, and we would need for this bank details, there are certain information we need apart from your bank. We would also need to have your NIN, which is your national identity numbers. We will need all of that. So all of those criteria is what the IT is busy working on before we open the website for our brand partners to begin, activities.
Yeah, perfect, 100%. And it makes sense, being a listed company, we also need to do things right. We can't just open and just hope for the best. It's got to be done properly. And you don't want to open a business, bring in thousands of people, and you're not ready for them. So it's got to be done right. It's got to be done right. Now, Blessing, so can you share with us the actual, how the distribution is going to work? So do you know more or less in the different states, they place their order online? Is there a central distribution point, or is every state going to have its own housing warehouse? How will it work? Can you share with us that? Do you know?
So for Nigeria, we have partnered with a reliable and reputable logistic company that will do our distribution for us across the nation. And for that reason, we hope to be able to deliver to all brand partners everywhere in Nigeria in the 36 states. We would not have, sort of like a warehouse in every state. That is not possible. But Nigeria is divided into geographical zones. So we hope to be able to have the major geographical zones to be able to have, products in those areas. We have the Southwest, which is where we have Lagos and all other states such as Ogun State, Osun State. Then we have the North. In the North, we have the North Central, the Northeast, and the North South. We would have, products in those areas to be able to distribute faster to all of our brand partners so that it doesn't take too long to be able to get to all of our brand partners. Am I audible enough? Can everyone hear me?
I can hear you. Clear.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Then for the South, we would have warehouse in that zone to be able to cater to those in the South, the Southwest, and in the Southeast, in those areas. So we have places like Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. Those are the key cities in Nigeria that reach out to the major geographical zones. So we would be able to meet up all of the brand partners' purchases in real time.
Thank you there, Blessing. And is there anything specific that we need to know in as far as the addresses are concerned? In other words, delivery addresses. Is there specific information that we actually need to make sure that we have correctly in the system to avoid confusion and we don't know where to send it or what to do with it or whatever, that you can share with us?
One of the things I love about Nigeria is, I'm sure some of you who have brand partners, you might have noticed how they put in addresses in Nigeria. You would see number 6, Mayfair, off Parkview, along Conway. So they are very descriptive.
Throws. So I think what she was saying there is they're very descriptive when they actually write the addresses. So what I can say is make sure the addresses are complete, just like they give it to you. And until she comes back, I guess if they are detailed enough, they will work out where it's going to go, right? Also, very important is to get the NIN numbers, the NIN, so the Nigerian identity numbers. That is very important. It's like the US Social Security number, the South African ID numbers. Nigeria has a NIN number. You need to have that. And then obviously very important, otherwise you can't place an order. Same as it's normal for online shopping. You need the debit or credit card details that we'll put in once it goes live. You can't do it now. And then there was another question of what happens to the people that were enrolled before the website went down and the new website started. Experience from South Africa, you don't lose any of that information. You don't lose any of that information. It doesn't go away. That information gets ported out of the South African website into the Nigeria portal, because when we entered the Nigeria addresses that time in the city, it said Nigeria, and that's what it's going to look for. It's going to look for Nigeria, and it's going to port them automatically into the Nigeria website. So that, and then obviously you're going to need bank details. So bank details and card details they'll serve different purposes. Your card details is for purchases. You can't use bank details to purchase product. You need card details, because Nigerian card details, right? Because that's going to be authorized by the Nigerian, obviously the financial sector there. And then you're going to also need to have your actual banking details, your Nigerian banking details, and that is for the commissions that you're going to get paid every single Friday. So remember, our weeks go from 12 o'clock Saturday morning, 12 o'clock midnight on Friday night, through to 12 o'clock midnight the following Friday night. That's your week. So it's Saturday to Friday. And then your commission for that week is calculated on the following Tuesday, and that's paid out the following Friday for the previous week. So that's what happens. That all gets calculated for you, and that's the beauty about the website. It's very, very technical. It's very well automated. Yes, we're going to have teething problems. We still have teething problems in South Africa, but nothing is lost. Nothing is lost. Everything gets sorted out eventually. You know. There's Blessing back again. So Blessing, are you back with us?
Yes, Nick. Thank you so much.
No
you
problem.
did such an awesome job.
Thank you. Right.
I couldn't have explained it any better. So what I would like to encourage Nigerians on the call is to ensure that they continue in that tradition of explaining the address in detail. I saw someone did that here. John, well done, John. That's an example how Nigerians put the address. So it's easy for our logistic partners to be able to locate the area. Yes, we would use the zip codes, but the zip code will be useless without the proper description, of these addresses, so that the logistic partners can easily access these areas and locate our brand partners to do the supplies. Yes, your NIN is very important. I know that we have had this sort of campaign in Nigeria in recent times, the government wanting everyone to get their NIN. So I am believing that all of our brand partners have aligned themselves with this and have gotten their NIN, and also your card details, your debit card, and your bank details, because you will be paid in Naira. So you would need your bank details to be able to get your commissions paid to you. Your card details is needed for you to be able to make purchases on the website.
Yeah, thanks, Blessing. Yeah, perfect. So the other question I would like to get from you, or the answer is, Blessing, is your customer care. So what are we going to do, or what is the plan for Nigeria as far as client liaison, customer care is concerned? Is there an email address they can use? If it's active yet or still going to be activated, can you share a little bit of light there for us, please?
Nick, you said, please come again with your question.
So what I'm saying is, will there be a customer care center, a support center for Nigeria? If anybody's got a problem and they need help from customer care or support structure, is there anything in the pipeline planned for that? Number one, is there an email address? Number two, or is there a WhatsApp number that they can use? If not available now, will there be, and when will they announce that?
Yes, there is plan for that, and those are one of the factors that when we talk about we want all things to align. Yes, there will be a dedicated email for customer service related issues for Nigeria. Yes, there will be a dedicated WhatsApp number for customer related issues for Nigeria. Yes, you can reach out to, you continue to reach out to Europe support, but we would also have on ground, you know, as we move forward, dedicated personnel to be able to handle this as we, you know, gradually move forward.
Thank you, Blessing. And then when we enroll for Nigeria, will there be a zero enrollment fee like there is currently in South Africa, or are they going to levy a charge, a small charge, a once-off fee? Can you share with us?
We hope to be able to have that free for a period of time, because I know that Nigerians would not let me breathe if they do not have that, because I know that it has been available for us here in Africa and they've not gotten the opportunity to be able to benefit for it. So it would be for a short period of time. We hope to be able to run it for, you know, for as long as possible. So I would say to all Nigerians, take advantage of this this window that we would have for that period of time. We would announce for how long this will be. Take advantage of it. Key in as many of your prospects and brand partners that you can in that period, because it will only be limited for that period of time. After that, you would need to pay a token. We will try to ensure that it is not, it is very, very, very
Inexpensive.
Inexpensive, that's the word.
So, Blessing, the New Age Share app, will that also be live when we go live?
Perfect. It would go live when we go live. Business will not be complete without all of this functionality being enabled and available to Nigerians. The New Age Share Hub will be customized to be able to, you know, meet our own portfolio here in Nigeria.
I'm very excited with that, because I can share as a brother here in Africa, in South Africa, we didn't launch with the share. And that is the beauty about Nigeria, because you guys are launching with the share. That is like taking a normal little vehicle and jumping into a V12, because that share app is your business. You don't actually need to do your business on a computer if you've got that share app, because the share app gives you whatever the computer does, right? So if you've got data issues, you can use your smartphone. As long as you have a smartphone, you run your business on that. You can check how much commission you've earned. You can sign up a new prospect or brand partner. You can send information on product through that. You can sign up somebody in South Africa with that share app. You can sign somebody in the United States, in the UK with that share app, because you can access the various shopping baskets of that share app. And Nigeria, as long as the Nigerian flag displays on the top right-hand side of your phone or your computer, you automatically go onto the Nigeria shopping basket and everything is there. Everything will be there. Your business packs will be there. And talking about the business packs, Blessing, share
Okay,
with us.
so Nick Papa,
Yeah.
before you talk about the business packs, I just also wanted to say that the Share Hub is your business, and it's business made easy. Business made easy. You don't need to look for information. We have put into the Share Hub all of the information you need about the product, about the business. All of the tutorials is in there. You can quickly send, a short message to someone using the SMS or through WhatsApp or through email, however you want to send them a video. And it will keep you updated as people watch these videos or as they read them, so that you can be able to follow up in real time. So it's business made easy. I'd say when we launch, take advantage of the Share Hub. It makes your business so easy.
Yeah, definitely. And you can actually load all your contacts on your phone on that share. And you can actually
on the Share Hub, yes.
Yeah, you can send a message to all your contacts about products from the share. And once they read it, you'll get a message back from that share. It'll tell you this person has read your product, your information that you sent to them. So Blessing, share with us, give us something about the business packs. We have the member pack, we have the business pack, we have the elite, and we have the ultimate. On the ultimate, how much noni will we have to buy for an ultimate? Can you share with us? And if you can, a plus minus price. Now I've got you.
Okay. Nick Papa, I like the way you ask for this information.
Well,
for the business pack, for the business pack, for the ultimate, for you to be able to get an ultimate business level, you would need 2 cases of the Teisha Noni juice. A case contains 4 bottles. So you would need 8 bottles to be able to get a business pack. And that's the ultimate pack. 1 case would give you elite business pack. So for now, when we launch, those are the 2 packs that would be available. We would have lower packs such as the 20 PV, the 40 PV. As we launch, we add the hero brand of products to our palettes. Then you'll be able to have those other packs such as the member and the business levels. It is not our intent to launch just with the elite and the ultimate. If there was anything we could do about it, we did explore many other options, but it is totally impossible for us to break a case of noni into bottles, because that becomes a huge problem for the logistic partners to be able to, deliver nationwide.
Yeah, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I really don't think that's a bad thing, because if I can share, you mentioned 20 PV, 40 PV, 100 PV, 200 PV. So that's obviously telling us that the PV structure will be the same as Southern Africa, right? Because of our comp plan that's there, it will be the same as ours. Okay, so the not to go to too much detail, but you have 4 weeks to become ultimate. So it's actually a bonus this. It's a bonus this because you're starting off with elite or ultimate. So if you don't have enough funds for the 2 case, you can start off with the 1 case, and in 4 weeks time, just fill up the balance to get yourself to the next case and your ultimate for life, because the ultimate comes with all its perks. It comes with the highest discounts. It's gold. You gold for life. you're ultimate for life. And that's where everybody's got to be, because you know what, you got to be in it to win it. And you got to understand and remember why you're getting involved. So I think it's a great move. I also think that the hero brand to come in to fill up the member pack and the business pack is also a good move, right? And that's something to look forward to. But you want to build a team of serious people, so that when the member pack and the business pack comes in, you start building big teams, because you open it up to those that can't come in on the higher level, but they can start off with a member pack. And remember, they'll have 4 weeks to get to ultimate. So yeah, thank you for sharing that with us. And then Blessing, more or less price figure.
I'd like to say that we would love to announce the prize as soon as possible, but for the Nigerians on this call, you know how the Naira to dollar keeps fluctuating in our country. So in order for us to be able to peg this market, we would do so close to the launch. We would announce this shortly, but it will be close to the launch when we would peg this market. But I can assure you on this call that the rate that the company intends to peg this market, you would be amazed. Notwithstanding the current fluctuation in the Naira to dollar, we would try to make this very affordable for our brand partners. And when we peg the market, we will leave it for a period of time before we make any adjustments. And that's not in our hands. The financial department of the company does that as when due. But we would always allow for enough time to be able to have, some stability in our market, notwithstanding the fluctuation of the Naira to dollar in Nigeria.
And I can second you there, Blessing, because from experience in South Africa, Craig is not a greedy man. He wants to help. So the pricing that it comes in at will be affordable. The pricing that it comes in at will be for the masses, So I don't think that must be a concern. What I would suggest everybody to do, we are launching in, let's say, for the sake of this, middle of October. Okay, Blessing didn't want to tell us, but I'll tell you, maybe middle of October, maybe. So let's go with maybe middle of October. 4 weeks today, 4 weeks. Let's start telling our people down the downlines to put money aside. Put money aside so that you are ready when we launch. Don't get caught by surprise. Plan, and get yourselves geared. Get yourselves ready, because that's going to be the quickest way. Blessing, I don't want to overload you. I'm going to open the floor for anybody that wants. I'm going to take another 5 questions from the floor, if anybody wants to unmute and ask, and then I'm going to end the Zoom, because Blessing, thank you. I really appreciate it. Todd, before we open, would you like to say a few words for Blessing? Todd Rowland on the other podium.
Yeah, Nick, I tell you, you guys give me chill bumps down my spine listening to you. Nick, your experience that you've had in South Africa trying to get a new country opened up gives so much value to what everybody else is about to start going through. And blessings, the thoroughness on everything that you were sharing on how everything's going to work is beyond the pale. So it just so happy to be a part of it with both of you, and for all of you guys that are in Nigeria, the moment is now yours. A couple of weeks out after waiting a year will be nothing, and then off to the races you go, and you get to be the leader of your country and change your family's lives. And it's going to be a really special moment, and I cannot wait to see everybody flourish and become great leaders, not only in Nigeria, but eventually around the world. Everybody be blessed, and I'm so excited to work alongside of you.
Thank you so much, Todd. and we also honored to have you on the call. Thank you for giving up your time. Todd Rowland, one of the top leaders in the US. He's building also with everybody, a lot of you on the team here, on the call here with Todd. So is there question? Is there questions? 5 questions. Frank, Mac, you got a question?
Hello. Hello.
There we go.
Hold on,
Hey,
Victoria.
I know that we're introducing the noni, the Tahitian noni. What about the other products other than just the big bottles? Are we doing the noni shots at the same time, or is it only going to be the one product?
Blessing.
It would just be, hello Franklin, it would just be the Tahitian noni for the soft launch. As we move forward, we hope to add other products, not just the hero brand of products, but products based on our needs here in Nigeria. So as we continue to talk to leaders and get review and input from leaders, some of the products that they will want to see in Nigeria and some of the more products that are viable in our market, we will continue to add other brand of products, including the shots that you mentioned. But we need to get this feedback from leaders in the field.
Thank you. Does that answer your question, Mac?
It does. Because they're under the same brand name, I didn't know if it's going to be the whole brand or just the one object. So I'm just kind of planning. I love the noni products. It's an everyday process for me.
Yeah, thank you for that. I think Victoria, you try to come in there. Victoria, do you want to ask a question? Victoria Dimka?
Question.
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Nick Papas, good evening.
Good evening.
Everybody.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm
Good
calling
evening.
from Port Harcourt here in Nigeria. Blessing, I'm so excited to see you for the first time today. It's been a long time since we've been waiting for New Age. I'm so excited that you finally showed up today because I've been eager to see the team leader leading Nigerian people. So my question this evening is, when we came in as of last year, that was 2021, we had some persons we registered down through the South African website, I think. So during the official launching, will these names be attached to us on our own Nigerian website? The people we've gathered so far, will it be attached to us on our own website, or will it be scraped off? Are we starting from the scratch during the official launching? That's what I really want to understand.
Hello, Victoria. Thank you so much for that question. As we launch, the same way we did in Southern Africa, all of the prospects, brand partners you have registered in the system would port it to our Nigerian website. Your team members, you would not lose any of your team members. It would just be you just continue from wherever you stopped. So you would not lose any of those people in your tree. And I cannot wait to meet you, Victoria, because we hope to be in Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt City, get ready. We will be coming to you once we launch. So you will not lose any of those contacts.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Victoria.
Thank you very much.
Sarah from Dubai. You muted, Sarah. You muted.
Hi, Nick. Hi, Blessing. Thanks for letting me ask the question.
No
So
problem.
when we launch, obviously there's going to be the 2 business packs. So there's going to be the Elite and the Ultimate. When it comes to the auto ship, the like repurchasing, is it going to be the same setup as it is in South Africa, where the minimum is like your 20 PV for you to reorder? Or is it going to be relative to the business pack levels and the costs and the PV of those?
Hello, Sarah.
Hi.
Good to see you again.
You too.
Regarding the authorship, the subscription, your 4-week subscription, it would be relative to the business level because that would be the product available as we launch at first. So for that first few weeks and months, before we add the hero brand of product, you would have 100 PV and 200 PV for your subscription. So now that brings us to what Nick Pappas was talking about, plan, 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 and plan. So that has to be with strategy. What's your team strategy? We've talked about the fact that you can have customers and your customer PVs will count towards you. In Nigeria, we have a lot of people with health challenges that need this product. So you would need to seek these people and put them on your customer data because there are certain people who are not interested in being a brand partner. They are first interested in their health. And when they get their health sorted, they might be interested in the financial freedom that the industry or the company offers us. So the strategy would be for our brand partners to begin to look out for those people because you can use those customer PV for your 4-week subscription. And that starts from everywhere, from your family, your friends, in church, where you have cell groups. You can do this presentation, you can have health talks, so that there is a flow of customers who are waiting to get products, and you can strategize to use them as your auto ship if for any reason you cannot afford it.
Thank you so much.
For me to just elaborate on the sales side there, you can make 30% profit on each bottle of Noni if you play this thing clever. In other words, there's 4 bottles in a box. You get 4 customers because you're going to need customers and brand partners. So as Blessing mentioned here, your family, 1 bottle each, 4 people. That bottle is going to last you more or less a month because you have 60 mils a day, right? So 4 people, you've made your money back. You've made 30% on that, you know? And once they like the product, it's also going to help you build your team because through that, you can then switch them to brand partners. Then we got the second last one, we got Trust. Trust, Levi, you want to ask a question? Unmute, please. Trust, you got a question? Switch your camera on.
Yes, the Noni has already been in Nigeria. Which one is the real one? How do we tell people?
So you
There has already been a Noni product in Nigeria. So is it the same ingredients or the same brand?
Hello, Trust. There is only one Tahitian Noni juice. There is no replicate to it in Nigeria or elsewhere. You can only find one Tahitian Noni juice. Yes, there are other Noni from different parts, but there is only one Tahitian Noni juice.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Just like the New Age brand.
What happens,
Yes.
the Tahitian only comes from the French Polynese. We got the entire production there. It gets produced there. It gets sent out throughout the world. And Tahiti, that's what's called Tahitian Noni from Tahiti. Okay, Tahitian Noni, that's the only one. The others that are Nonis are not the Tahitian Noni. Ours gets produced. The ground is purer and it's more, the efficacy is greater. So last question, Bolatito Obadina, you've got a question.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. I really appreciate it.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you clearly, Bolatito.
Good evening, everyone. I really appreciate the presentation. Can you hear me clearly now?
100%.
Okay. So I just have some few questions because I know this Noni is already here in Nigeria. It has already been registered in Nigeria, and I believe it will be available, readily available in Nigeria, right, Blessing?
Right, Bola.
Okay, so, and I just feel like by now, if we are so certain that we are going to be launching by October, everything by now is supposed to be already in momentum. We have to have started creating some momentum, awareness, because like some of my team's member, we don't want to be just be promoting, just creating awareness on like, how would I put it? I don't want to, I want to be careful with my words. I want to be careful with my words. Like, I don't.
Blessing, would you like me to answer that?
A series of activities.
So please and please, I want the corporation to do whatever it takes to make October possible. And there has to be like the PDF, everything that the instructions, the resources, the pay plan, we have to be like aware of it. We all know that the Naira changes, that is constant. It's good, even a day before launch, it will still change. So I feel by now, everything's supposed to be in alignment, like put down, and we're going to start creating momentum and like, awareness all over. All over, please, I know you're part of the corporate, please just work on that. We don't want it to be beyond October.
So,
And also I want to ask about the noni juice. Is it the big bottle that we're going to be having in Nigeria? And you said, are we start with ultimate and light or with business pack? Like how many PV is for that noni juice? Do you know for the business pack is 40 PV?
you want to answer? You want me to answer?
Okay, Bolatito, thank you for your question. I have always admired you. You're a great leader. You're full of energy. So thank you for that question. All of the factors are in place and we're gradually moving towards launch in October. We have a series of activities lined up, such as training on the comp plan, training on the products. We would unveil all of these in the coming weeks. And regarding the Naira to dollar fluctuation, it would be unfair for our market for us to announce a peg rate and then a day to launch, we announce another peg rate, for a new market. That will not help our stability. So we intend to announce a rate where we would leave it at that for at least a quarter to buy annually as we go forward. That would be able to help our market stabilize and our brand partners build their business. So now you have all of this information. We are launching in October. October it is. And you know that for corporates, we've never announced a date for Nigeria, not even a month. October is the first time. We always say we are coming soon, we're launching soon. So we announced October and we're still talking about October. That means October is happening. So Bolatito, I encourage you right now to begin to do all that you can to build your business. Begin to share. I know you're very good with the social media. Begin to share all of this information. The comp plan doesn't change. The comp plan is the same because we're still using the 100 and the 200 PV. So focus on the elite and ultimate because that is what will be available. A case of Teisha Noni would be 100 PV. 2 cases will therefore give you 200 PV. So these are all of this information. It's wonderful that you're on this call. So run with the momentum, begin to share all of this information. I'm just a WhatsApp away, an email away. Reach out to me if you need additional information, and I'll be glad to share this information. Anything, any tool that can help you build in this period as we move towards launch.
And then on just to elaborate.
And Nick Papas, someone said Nick Papas has done an amazing job. There are information out there, Zoom meetings, that you can get more information.
Yes, guys. So just remember, the comp plan is very simple. 1 PV is $1. That's all you need to work on. 1 PV is $1. Whatever the dollar is on the day is what you're going to get paid, that rate in Naira. And that's why everything is worked with a PV. If you see the training, there's training Zooms on my YouTube page. Go sign up on my YouTube page, subscribe there. There is comp plan. I've just done a comp plan exercise for Nigeria on that thing. There's a recording on there. I explained that, and that's the international thing as far as direct selling is concerned. With us, because we're a global company, it's the easiest way to work it out. Because if you're selling something to somebody in the US and it's X amount of PV or 20 or 100 or 1,000 PV, whatever it is, it's 1,000 PV, $1,000, and whatever $1,000 is in Naira. That's what it is, number one. Number two, corporate, and I'm talking from experience what happened in Africa. Because we're a listed company, you cannot say we are, or corporate cannot say they are in Nigeria yet, because it can be classified as insider trade. So they stand back. They stand back, and that is why there are leaders that are doing Zoom calls and are training. We train every single Sunday at 6:30 West African time. We train because we're not corporate. We are brand partners. We are in the field. We are like you. So we can train, we can say, we can do. The fact Blessing is on here, she's here as a guest, you know, but they cannot come and do an official Zoom or training until we launch, because we are on the NASDAQ and it can be classified as insider trading if they do that. So remember the saying that we all got, you're in it for yourself, but not by yourself. This business, there's many people that can help you. Blessing can help you. If you reach out to her, she can help you. But the fact that she shared so much information with us tonight, we really appreciate it, Blessing. We appreciate your time. We appreciate the fact that you came here and you never once diverted my questions. I was direct with you, and I didn't expect to get so many answers from you. So the company is serious. The company is there for the long haul. We are the fortunate ones. We have the first mover advantage, and Southern Africa is supporting. Southern Africa will be there to hold Nigeria's hand. There's leaders here that will, with any time, they will be there to assist. They will be there to guide. They will be there to show you how we did it. Because I can tell you right now, you don't have stories to tell. We didn't have stories to tell. We took the stories from the US and we brought them into South Africa. Now we have stories to tell. And facts tell, stories sell. We can take our stories and give them to you until you have your own stories. And once you got that and momentum hits, because we're relying on you, Africa is going to help Africa. Africa is going to help the Africans. So if we hold together, alone we go fast, together we go far. So guys, thank you so much for joining tonight. Blessing, thank you. I really appreciate. We are humbled with your presence tonight. Todd, thanks as always. Wanda, everybody, all the leaders on this call, thank you so much, everybody. Next Sunday, same time, same place. Let's see you on there. Try and bring as many people as you can on. We're going into the final stretch now. Let's do this. Let's open the taps, as we say here in South Africa. Let's open the taps. Let's run. Let's run, because success loves speed. Have a good day. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Blessing. Nick, Todd, thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you, Nick.
everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
Blessing.
you, everyone.